Hello, I'd like to explain to you how to work in the program called Annotate. You've been divided into groups, and each group has their own link. Within the link, you have, if you move your mouse around, you'll see different pages, and I'll just click through. The first page is one text called My Name, and it's just a short, just a page about someone's name. The next page is a story by Nessa Rappaport, the woman who lost her name. I think about here, right? And then here we have a text called Dying with the Wrong Name, 3 parts of an unfinished poem. Okay, so 3 texts. Now, each of the texts are very different, and we would like you to read all the 3 texts. But what we want to do is to try and understand differences between cultures and things that might be hard for you to understand. So everyone is asked to make 10 questions, queries, points as they're going through these, it's actually 14 pages. So how do you do this? By clicking on a name, on a section here. All you have to do here is click, and then the word becomes like a note. So so it's the Mexican records, okay? And then this note appears. Now it might be something that you want to ask, are these the same as Spanish records? If you've got no idea about Mexican culture, this could be your question. Okay, so this is where you write your question. Now there's 6 people in each group, so it makes it easier if you do take a different color for your everyone chooses a different color for their notes, so we know who's written what. Okay? And you save your note. And it immediately saves here. Okay? Okay, she was a horsewoman too, like me. Let's say horsewoman is interesting. Does this mean she likes horses, or it's to do with the time she was born? Okay, for example, this is obviously very difficult because it's cultures that none of us are very familiar with. Then I do a save, and I'm still in the same color. Okay, so you go through the text, and let's say I take something on the 2nd page, the 3rd page. Now, if I'm person 2 who arrives, then I'll go through this and I'll see other people have written questions, and I'll add my questions. Okay? So when I finish adding my questions, then I can actually go to the 2nd stage, which is answering 10 questions. So you put up 10 questions, and you answer 10. Now a few people can answer the same question because you might have different opinions on it. So the idea is to ask 10 questions and answer 10. If I go here in the corner, I can arrange all these little notes to be on the side. So I can see this has been marked, and this has been marked, but it doesn't bother me with the reading. In each text I go to, here, when I click on it, I'm allowed to reply. If I wrote it myself, I can delete it or edit it. So if I want to reply, I click on Reply. I use my color, so let's say this person has this color, and then I write my answer to the question about Spanish and Mexican or whatever, and when I finish writing my answer, I do save. So my answer goes underneath this one. So I've got a question and I have an answer, and these are immediately saved. You don't have to save the page or something like that. Okay, so this is how you work on this assignment. It makes it very interesting because it's as if you're reading with other people together, and you have feedback from each other. I hope you enjoy this activity. And again, if you have any questions, we have a question and answer forum on the site.